Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal Blue. I do Christian content and I also do what's called the Word of the Day. I also have videos and shorts of me and my family having fun together. So if you like what you see and hear, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For those of you returning, happy Tuesday. So we're getting closer and closer to Turkey Day. I cannot wait. So today it's going to be really short, simple. We're kind of going to go elementary on you guys. Really, really basic. Do you remember the phrase, or did you ever hear the phrase growing up, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything? Or did you ever hear the phrase, oh, if your friends were going to go jump off a bridge, would you go do it too? I'm pretty sure we've all heard those before. Well, we're going to be reading from Proverbs, chapter 14, in particular, verse 15. Very sweet and simple and to the point. It says, the simple believe anything, but the prudent give thought to their steps. And this is so important. This is why we need to make sure that we don't sit here and ingest and take in everything that we're seeing on social media and whatever we're hearing on the news, because it's really just all lies and propaganda and media just to get you hyped up and get you scared. We need to be prudent and know what the truth is and not just sit there and believe anything that we hear. We need to be rooted in Christ, because if you are rooted in Christ and you have those values and you believe in that, then you won't simply fall for just any old thing. And that's what that statement is. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And it's true. People that are out there that don't have the foundations of Christ and are not rooted in Christ, they believe all these things that they hear, whether it's on social media and the news, and they take it for fact. They do. But those of us that know better, we're like, what? That doesn't sound quite right. Bring it back. Go to the source. Get the facts. Nowadays, social media and the news and anything on TV, they're all going to hype you up and try to get you excited. And they try to instate fear in you and make you think that you have to do this or you have to do this or all is going to go wrong. They do that to distract you from other things. And of course, we all know that that is the enemy's tactic, to distract you from what you really should be doing, which is having your head buried in this thing day in and day out 24/7 and asking God to guide your steps. But the prudent give thought to their steps. Hello, it's right there. It couldn't be more basic than this. And this came up yesterday for me because I was just thinking about just in life how people are like, oh, did you hear this? Oh, did you read this? And I'm like, well, no, because I don't care, because it's all media hype anyway. And you don't want to get pulled into all that foolishness, because again, that's just the enemy trying to distract you and keep you away from what you need to be focused on, which is God. So if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. So make sure that you stand for Jesus, you stand for Christ, you are rooted in him, and you know the truth. And don't worry about all that other foolishness that I talked about before that's going on out there in the world. If you stay focused on this and don't let the enemy distract you, you won't have to worry about all this foolishness and falling into whatever hype or propaganda or just foolishness is going on out there, because trust me, there is a lot of it. And this could be a whole nother, day that we could talk about this. But there's so much corruption going on in the government, and there's so much corruption going on in the churches all around the world. What the media is doing, what the enemy is doing, they're trying to distract you from all that other stuff that's going on so that you don't pay attention to it. Did you ever think about that? But if you shut everything off, shut off your phone, shut off your TV, and just go into a space and be quiet and have that alone time with Jesus and just listen for his voice, he'll tell you what to do. He will order your steps. You don't have to sit here and be anxious and get all upset and just believe, oh, the world is coming to an end. Oh, there's going to be fire and brimstone. Rockets are going to be shooting up out the sky. Oh, Trump is going to cause all of us to go here. No, no, no. Again, that's what the enemy's tactic is, to hype you up and get you scared. Shut all that drama off. Go into your closet, your room, your library, your office, wherever you got to go. Turn everything off and pick this thing up and bury yourself in this truth. Because again, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. I think this is just so important just for everyday living. because this is how people just get caught up in stuff like cults and just craziness. They just get caught up in it because they don't have that foundation. They don't know. So they'll believe that anything. They'll believe some dude, homeless dude on the street is Jesus. They'll think he's the second coming, and they'll go follow this man, and he'll lead them into a cult and then have them drink Kool-Aid and they all die. So yeah, that may be an extreme example. But again, I said all that to say we need to be rooted in Christ, and we need to be rooted in the word. This is our foundation. This is what we are rooted in. This is what we stand in. This is what we go to for any questions, for any help, any concern, for problems. This is where we go. All the answers are here. All the guidance is here. Talk to God. He will order your steps. He will help you figure it out. That's why it's so important to be rooted in this. So again, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So remember that. Proverbs 14, verse 15. The simple believe anything, but the prudent give thought to their steps. So as Christians, let's be vigilant and let's be prudent. All right. I love you guys. And if it's the good Lord's will, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.